Hello, Simon. Fine, thanks.
It's-
And you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to see you.
Uh, it's good to see you.
Good, good, good. All right. So today we are going to practice some grammar. I'm just going to open up our material and then we will practice. All right.
Okay,
So we're going to talk about the past continuous. Okay.
okay.
All right. Can you see my screen? All right. So,
See?
so to make the past continuous, we do this. We just add had and been, which is the past participle of be, and the verb plus ing. Okay? So
Okay,
had is easy. I had, you had, he had, she had, it had, Maxim had, Simon had, they had, we had. You understand?
all right.
So that's plus been and a verb and ing. So firstly, let's look at the positive form. I had been living. Repeat.
I had been living.
You had been going.
You had been going.
She had been sleeping.
She had been sleeping.
You had been working.
He had been working.
It had been raining.
It had been raining.
We had been studying.
We had been studying.
They had been cooking.
They had been cooking.
Okay. Now the short form is did been sleeping or going. For example, I'd been living. Instead of I had, you would say I'd been living. Repeat.
I'd, I'd, I'd been living.
You'd
You'd,
been going.
you'd been going.
Uh huh.
She'd been sleeping.
Very good.
He'd been working.
Mhm.
It'd, it, it'd,
It did. Yes, it did.
it'd been raining. We'd been studying. They'd been cooking.
Very good. It's not it did, but more just it did. It did.
It'd,
Yes, it did.
it'd.
Yes, it had been raining. All right.
Okay.
Now, be careful because the short form for would is also did. All right. However,
Uh,
would is always followed by the infinitive. You would never say it would been cooking. No. You would say it would cook, for example. But
cook.
also had is followed by the past participle. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So let's practice the past perfect continuous. All right. By the way, you use the past perfect continuous when you're telling a story about the past. For example, what were you doing when you were 20 years old? I had
I
been.
I'd working all day, so didn't want to you out.
I had
She'd
been. Wait, wait,
sleeping
wait.
for
I had been working all day, so I didn't want to go out. I had been.
been.
Yes,
I had been.
they had
I
been. You see?
uh, been. Oh, okay, all right, been. I'd been working all day, so I didn't want to out.
Go out.
She'd
Go
she'd
out. Go out.
go out then. She'd been sleeping for 10 hours when I woke here.
Yes, she had been sleeping for 10 hours when I woke her.
Uh, they'd been living in uh,
Beijing,
Beijing for the years when
3 years.
3 years when в течение 3 лет. Okay, he lost his job.
All right, so They'd been living in Beijing for 3 years when he lost his job.
Repeat, please.
They'd been living in Beijing for 3 years when he lost his job.
They'd been living in Beijing for 3 years when he lost his job.
Very good. Number 4.
Uh, when oh when we meet
Met.
you when we meet
Met.
you met uh, when we met you'd been working at that company for 6 months.
Very good. When we met, you'd been working at that company for 6 months.
When met you been working at that company for 6 months.
Very good.
5.
Yes, that's correct.
um, uh, we'd been eating all day, so we felt a bit ill.
Very good. We'd been eating all day, so we felt a bit ill.
Um, uh, we'd been eating all day, so we felt a bit ill.
Very good. Very good.
He was red in the face because he'd been running.
Very good. He was red in the face because he'd been running.
It it uh, it
It did. You were right.
it it it
Correct.
it 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 it
It did.
it um it
Remember, been. Been.
так,
It's
да, окей.
yesterday.
It been mhm. It had been raining, and the road was covered in water.
Very good. Very good. It had been raining and the road was covered in water.
Mhm. It had been raining, and the road was covered in water.
Very good.
I was really tired because I'd been studying.
Very good. It's I was really tired because I'd been studying.
I was really tired because I'd been studying.
Very good. We.
Um, we'd been going out for the years when we got
Three. Three.
3 years when we got married.
Very good.
Um, I am repeat. Uh, when when been going out for 3 years when we got married.
Yes, we'd been going out for 3 years when we got married.
Married. Mhm. Um, it, it, it did it did
It did, yes.
it did been snowing for the days
For
3 days.
3 days. It had been snowing for 3 days.
Mhm.
All right, so these are the answers. I had been working all day, so I didn't want to go out, etc. Now let's get to the negatives. Good job. Good job with that.
I think.
Okay. Very good job. All right. Now, the negative form. I had not been trying. I hadn't been. So, I had not. We put the
Okay,
not here, and then it becomes I hadn't. Okay?
hadn't been done.
So, I had not been trying. I hadn't been trying. Repeat.
I had not been trying. I had been not just. I had not been trying. I hadn't been trying.
Very good. I had not been trying. I hadn't been trying.
I hadn't. I had not been trying. I hadn't been trying.
Very good. You had not been working. You hadn't been working.
You had not been working. You hadn't been working.
Very good. She had not been crying. She hadn't been crying.
She had not been crying. They hadn't been crying.
Very good. Okay. All right. It had not been snowing. It hadn't been snowing.
It it had not been snowing. It hadn't been snowing.
We had not been reading. We hadn't been reading.
We had not been reading. We hadn't been reading.
All right. They had not been running. They hadn't been running.
They had not been running. They hadn't been running.
Very good. So now let's practice the negative, okay?
Okay.
All right, it's good. I not worked there long when she quits.
Мгм. Так, just one. I had not working there long when they out.
All right, remember we say
She had
had. Remember we say had and been. You
uh,
forgot the had and the been.
I had not been.
Uh huh.
I I had not been working there long when she quit.
Very good. I had not been working there long when she quit. Very good. Number two.
Um, she had not been working, but she tried on way.
But she was tired anyway. She had not been
Was
working, but she was tired anyway. Repeat.
tired. Was tired on way.
G-
She she had not been working, but she was straight on way.
anyway.
Anyway,
Anyway. All right.
she um, she had not been working, but she was uh,
Tired.
uh,
Tired.
tired anyway.
Anyway. Very good. It.
Anyway, Mhm. It had not been raining long when I got home.
Very good. It had not been raining long when I got home. Mm.
He was in trouble with the teacher because he had not been going to classes.
Very good. Very good. Good job, man. He was in trouble with the teacher because he had not been going to classes. Perfect. Perfect. Very good.
Thank you.
5.
Uh, we uh, we had not been living in London for 3 years when we got married. It was more like 5 years.
Very good. We had not been living in London for 3 years when we got married. It was more like 5 years.
Um, al-
Although,
al- although,
hmm
although, although it was hot in the kitchen, Julie had not been cooking.
very good. Although it was hot in the kitchen, Julie had not been cooking. Very good.
Uh, so I I had not been sleeping long when there was a knock at the door.
Yes. I had not been sleeping long when there was a knock at the door.
Mhm. Door. He didn't feel healthy because he had not been going to the
Jim.
J- jam,
Jim.
jam,
Jim.
jam.
He didn't feel healthy because he had not been going to the
Sport,
gym.
спортзал. Я понял.
All right.
Jam,
All right. Repeat. Repeat. Number 8.
Jim. Uh, he didn't feel healthy because he had not been going to the uh,
Jim.
gym, gym, gym.
Good. 9.
Uh, так, I caused,
I caught.
caught, caught,
Caught. Caught.
caught. I caught a cold because I had not been eating pre uh,
Properly.
properly.
Yes. I caught a cold because I had not been eating properly.
I can't get a cold because I had not been eating properly.
Very good. And 10. She looked tired, but she blank.
She looked trying, but she had not been studying.
Very good. She looked tired, but she had not been studying.
She looked trying, but she had not been studying.
All right, that's the grammar is correct, but the pronunciation needs some work. So the word is looked. She looked.
Looked,
She
looked.
looked
She looked.
tired.
She looked. She looked tired.
Yes, she looked tired,
She looked tired.
but she had not been studying.
She looked tired, but she had not studying.
Been studying. Had not been studying.
Been studying.
Very
Yes.
good. Good job. Good job, man. Very good job. All right. Now, to make a question, it's pretty easy to make a question. You just put had in front of the subject, okay? So,
Uh,
so
yes.
for yes and
Yes.
no questions, we just say, for example, I had been living. Had I been living for the question? You see? You had
Mhm.
been going. Had you been going? It's the question. You understand?
Understand.
So, had I been working? Repeat.
Had I been working?
Had you been sleeping?
Had you been sleeping?
Had she been reading?
Had she been reading?
Had he been watching TV?
Had we been watching TV?
Had it been raining?
Had it been raining?
Had we been drinking?
Had we drinking? Had we been drinking?
Been drinking.
Been drinking?
Had they
Had we been drinking?
had they been eating?
Had they been eating?
Very good. Now for the what questions. Where had I been working?
Um, when had I been working?
Okay. Where?
Where had I been working?
All right. How long had you been sleeping?
How long had you been sleeping?
What had she been reading?
What had she been reading?
How long had he been watching TV?
How long had be been раз, два, три. How long had he been watching TV?
Very good. How long had it been raining?
How long had it been raining?
What had we been drinking?
What had we been drinking?
Why had they been eating?
Why had they been eating?
Very good. Good job. So we're almost done, but let's do these questions. I'm going to make the questions. Okay. You're doing
Okay,
great. You're doing great today, by the way. Very good job. All right. So the past perfect continuous. We make the past perfect continuous with yes or no questions. So when you get sick, you're going to make a question right here. When you got sick,
when you got sick, had you been eating, uh, you know, you know,
enough.
enough,
Yes.
enough.
When you got sick, had you been eating enough? Repeat.
With you good sick, had I been eating enough?
All right, not I, but you. But good job. When you got sick, had you been eating enough? You.
When you got sick, had you been eating enough?
Very good.
Enough.
All right, number two. There was water everywhere. What the children do?
Um, there was water everywhere. Uh, had uh,
Okay, remember for the what
just
questions.
a moment.
All right,
Uh,
hold on.
да, okay. No, no, no.
For the what questions, we put the what in front of the had. Okay?
Okay, okay. Вот. Mm. What had the children been doing?
Very good. There was
Where
water
was
everywhere. What had the children been doing?
where was water everywhere? What had the children been doing?
Very good. All right. All right. Three. It rained when you left the restaurant.
Um, had it been raining when you left the restaurant?
Very good. Had it been raining when you left the restaurant?
Um, had it had it been raining when you left the restaurant?
Very good. Very good. All right. Number four.
Four. Mhm. Uh, uh, just a moment. Mm, how how long had she been living in London when she found that job?
Very good. How long had she been living in London when she found that job?
Mhm. Um, так, five. Uh, why had uh, так, why had you been studying so hard?
Very good. Why had you been studying so hard? Very good. Why had you been studying so hard? Very good. Good job.
Uh, why uh, why why was the house so messy? Why why was the house so messy? What had uh, she she been doing?
Very good. What had she been doing?
What she what had uh, what had she been doing?
Very good. Very good. Number 7.
Seven. Так. um, h- uh, how had how long had how long had we been waiting when the bus finally arrived?
Arrived. Very good. How
Uh,
long had we been waiting when the bus finally arrived?
right.
Very good. So that's our class today, Max. Good job.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
good job.
Thank.
I'm going to give you
Mhm.
some homework. All right. So I want you to do these last four. Make these questions. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, that's the homework, but very good job.
Thank you.
Practice the past continuous more, and we will meet again. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good. Have a good day.
Nice. Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Bye.